Hello everyone, this is Potsy here, and we are back in the Let's Play world today on our Minecraft Pocket Edition awesomeness. So I'm gonna go to bed. I don't remember ending up there, right there, last time we played, but I guess I did. Oh, I need to switch my controls real quick too. So I've actually enabled the sprinting because, what the, I thought I saw arrows. Oh my goodness, he's just like standing here. Okay, skeleton, no. So I enabled the sprinting stuff on a different part of the Minecraft thing so I can switch between them, but I can just go like this, so now I can actually run. So I figured that would be a lot more entertaining for you guys, so you don't have to sit there for 10 years dying inside when I run from the farm to the house. So now we can actually move, and if I double tap the back button, you can see I get into a crouch mode, so I slide really slow. And I can't go off the block. You can see that's the point of crouching, is to keep it protected at the edges, and I can undo that. So there we go. So because I'm using a different app technically to actually run the mod, things might be a bit different in this video, or weird, possibly, I don't really know. So just be aware of that. So we'll try to make sure if there's any weird issues, we'll get them figured out before too long. I won't let them stay there for too long. So we'll run over here and get back to the mob area. So yesterday we were working on this, and we got some insane stuff going on here. At least as far as the brain work goes, of course. The actual, you know, construction isn't necessary. No. Did I look at him? No, I didn't. I don't think he cares. Oh my gosh. It's my lucky day. He's not trying to rip off my head. Okay, I feel good. This feels really nice. Oh man, they always come after me, you know? Always. So anyway, yesterday, I had the most inspirationally genius idea, but then it turned into something ugly. So it's, yeah, ugly would be probably what you would consider a serious understatement. But you know, I mean, it works, so that's cool, right? I mean, it was a good concept. That's what I'm getting at here. It was a very genius concept. Oh, that's so cool. I can sprint. I love it. It's so bloody easy. Oh, I love it. Anyway, so I spent some time. Wait a second. Where's the sheep? There was a sheep here yesterday. There's a string. Did he die? No, he couldn't have died. Is there? Wait. If you get right here, you can walk out. Oh no, you guys. See, these are the kinds of flaws we have to find before we get lots of animals in here, because we're gonna have a huge stampede of them just running out of here if we have these kinds of flaws. So let me. This crouching thing is kind of weird. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I might have to disable that if it's even possible. Anyway, so we'll make sure that they're a little bit extra tall on these other these blocks on the outside, because we don't want them jumping out, of course. I'm assuming that the sheep actually left, which is not allowed. It's actually strictly prohibited. So I'm gonna go out here and let's just think about this for a minute. Let's just think about it, because I don't know. Maybe it's basic enough. Maybe it really is just gonna work fine. It's just my brain just doesn't know. It just doesn't know for sure, you know? Something about this is iffy. I don't know. But oh, this is what I was also gonna do. I was gonna break out these blocks too, so they can more easily just kind of walk out. It almost looks like a little bath kind of a thing, you know? It comes down. Whee! And we could even change this boulder stuff into be something like stone or brickstone, you know, one of those cooler looking resources. And as we experimented before, they cannot actually exit the reserve, I guess you'd call it. We're calling it a reserve. I need to get a sign up here too. So that's the nice thing. Now I'm gonna lure this other piggy into the I was gonna say death trap, but I almost slipped there. The reserve, these lovely reserve where your life changes forever, and it changes my life as well. So come here, piggy. Good piggy, good piggy. That wasn't very hard, was it? See, that was easy. All right, so basically within a reasonable radius around here, we can just capture all of these animals because we just walk by the water. And my mind, I don't want to sit here and think about it for too long, because then you guys will just be watching me sit here and think, which is stupid. So I won't do it right now, but I'm trying to just think about how we can make this even better, to where I could simply walk over there and have it happen. Right now I've got to watch where I'm stepping. I'm going to have to be careful, make sure I don't fall through. And I'm just thinking that there might be a better way to do this, you know? Oh, you know what? Let's go get a bunch of these ones from our original farming kind of containment. This new containment area is going to be way infinitely cooler than the last one, and we're going to do this in bulk. So I'm going to grab everything that's attracted to wheat, which would be all the sheeps and that one cow, just like this. So we'll grab this cow, Oh, that crouching thing is nuts. I really think I gotta get rid of that after this. All right, and this sheep too. Look at this. We're gonna have loads of animals. We're gonna bring all these ones in right now, and that pig's gonna have to wait for a little bit because of the fact that it needs a carrot. Man, cows are so slow. Do you see this guy? That doesn't look right. That doesn't look right. He looks like he's almost moonwalking. Oh my goodness. Do we want to wait for this fat lord? I don't know. I don't know. He's kind of defective, I feel like. This cow is just slow as it goes. Slow as it goes. Slow as it goes. Slow, slow, slow. He might keep up long enough. He might keep up just long enough. Look at this sheep army. We're going to be mating these things. We're going to have hundreds of them momentarily, and it's going to be awesome. Trust me, it's going to be so good. Look at these animals. They're just loving life. I mean, the way they look out right now. Whoa. Whoa, mate. It's not Halloween. Get that thing out of your head. Looks like a Frankenstein. Oh, wow. Is the cow still following along? Wow, mate. You have some serious devotion and dedication. So, I'm going to wait for you. I wasn't going to. In fact, he'll probably still be here walking as we take these fellas over here. And we're going to let them fall into the water. Yes, yes, yes. 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 Come on, come on, come on, come on, sheeps. Oh, the gray one went away. What was it doing? I don't even know. Oh, the white one too? What? No, that's not how you're supposed to do this, mates. You're supposed to come with the wheat. Yes, yes, this way. This way. If you be good, I might even feed you some. Now, come here. Come here, both of you. These are examples, my friends. Examples of what not to do. These sheep are very disobedient. Disobedient monsters. No, 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 no. I want to push them in there. All right, see? But for some reason, these two are not following along, and it doesn't make any sense. So that's the thing. My design is obviously flawed in some way because they don't really obey me. Oh, this one did. See, they don't always. That's the thing. I don't accept a flawed system. We need to make this right. And they're all here too. We need to figure out how to distribute these animals to different canals where they can get up and leave, because this is not gonna work. I can't have them all piling up in this thing, in this pool. So let me think of a good way. Oh, I just had an idea. I don't think that, well, no, because they can swim upward, can't they? So that wouldn't work. I just had an idea to drop them all into a big pile of water, but that's not gonna work because of that. So what we'll do is we're gonna momentarily block off this access here, so they shouldn't be able to leave, right? Oh, wait. They could leave. They could leave if they got up here. So we'll block this off too. And then what we'll do is we'll block off the water. Well, I have a genius idea and genius plan, of course, to get these animals to get out of this area. So, right about down, we'll take them even further down to about here, this level. And then we drop them down even further, because we don't need to be able to climb up from this spot. Well, it might be nice, I don't know. I don't know if that's necessary or not. It really doesn't matter to me. But we need to make sure, one thing that does matter, though, is making sure that this goes lower than the ground. Okay, that didn't make any sense. Lower than the ground. Lower than this surface ground. How's that? So, like so, should work fine. So this will be the underground canal that will basically carry these animals down a ways and then allow them to climb back out, which hopefully we can think of a mandatory way to do this so that they actually come out. Oh, am I have a shovel? Oh, I don't have one. I just used it up. So let me craft one. Fortunately, we've got a crafting bench right here. So we'll grab our shovel. And I'm not so sure. This idea doesn't feel so inspired. You know, it's just an idea. Oh, now we've got to deal with sand. Okay, well, we've got to figure out how to get these animals to elevate. Oh, I just thought of it. Oh, yes. I just thought of it. Okay. Okay, guys. Don't worry. I didn't have a heart attack. I mean, I sort of did. It was just like a mini one because I just had the most genius idea ever. So here's what you do to get them to get out of this area. We go up here. Oh my gosh, my brain is thinking of such smart things, you know? Smart things. All right, so right about here, what we do is we pop them into the water source here by forcing them to swim up, because animals float, so I don't think this will drown any of them. And if it does, that would be an experimental cost or expense, you might say. So we can afford those. That's experimental, right? Experimental stuff's always okay. So what we do is we bring all the animals down to a dark level down there, underneath, And then they swim back up because they are forced to swim back up. So by that, what I'm saying is, if we were to place water up here, for example, we're just to place loads of water, and oh, wrong place, right here, and then I can swim up of it again right here, and then it goes down to the bottom. So what happens is the animals get funneled to the bottom of that, and then they get brought up through the top. So, oh, this sneaking thing, there's got to be a way to disable that. There's got to be a way. All right, so this goes down to here. Now what we do is we craft a couple of signs, because if we were to break this block right now, both the waters would flow here. We can't have the animals flowing outward. We want them flowing towards that water. So what we'll do is we'll go over here and craft 2 signs, I think is what we... How are they getting up there? I don't know. I don't know what they think they're doing. Okay. So, oh, we got just enough. Perfect. Okay, let me get rid of something so I can actually hold those. You know what? We should just make a chest. I'm so sick of how much stuff I end up carrying around. Do I have any other method to do this? Anything that I can get rid of? No. No. Oh wait, I got 3 planks I could craft into sticks. What? What? Guys, he just climbed up. He just... How did he get over this? He literally just... Wait, maybe he jumped on this. Maybe he jumped on that. Is that what he did? I didn't see. Okay, maybe that's what happened. Forget it. I'm just crazy. Okay, we're going to craft some sticks out of those things. So now we have enough to hold the signs. So we take the signs down. Oh, I crafted tons of signs. I forgot they craft so many. Okay, each recipe crafts loads. So now we place a sign there and get out of the sign. I don't really want to type anything. And then we go boom. And then that's not going to work. Wait a second. Wait a second. The water's coming down, so... Okay, maybe I can place a sign in the middle. I mean, that's going to look dumb, but maybe that would work. Alright, so we're just going to test this. We're going to see what happens to animals. What in the world? Something's glitched here. I can't even... Oh, it's the signs. Okay, 1 second. The whole thing's glitched. Let me go back out to the menu. See if that's fixed now. There we go. All of a sudden, all the GUI and stuff was gone. I was like, what the heck? What is happening? All right. So, that looks to be working, kind of. So now we're going to experiment on a sheep or something, and we're going to see if they die. Because, you know, that's the first step to see, do animals survive our cruel experiments? That's the first thing I need to know. Something's weird. Something's really weird. The water's not really, well, looking the way it's supposed to. The water's supposed to go through that block too. No? Maybe? Oh, that's why. There we go. Okay, it's leveled up. So now what happens is an animal gets... What the... What? Why is that looking like this? I'm so confused. That's gonna bug me. That's gonna bug me so bad. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Get rid of this block. Okay? Now what we're gonna do, because we messed it up at first, we're just gonna do this, and then we'll fix this. We're gonna fix this, okay? We're gonna fix this. There we go. Alright. So, we're gonna experiment with Mr. Sheep here, and we're gonna bring him in to this place of love. And we're gonna see what happens. Yes, come on, in the water, in the water. We'll get rid of those steps too, because those won't be necessary anymore. Come on, sheep. There we go. So now they funnel down into the tunnel, and they get to this big part of the water. Hopefully, he's gonna drown! Come on, mate! Is he in the air part? Oh my gosh, is he gonna die? Please don't die. No, he's not. Okay, so now he goes in the water, and he's not floating. Oh, he's floating. Boom! So there we go. We processed the full sheep. But I have a very bad feeling about this, though. He could have died. Like, he was probably close to dying. I mean, you could see he was going to drown underneath there, because that was poor placement on my part. So we're gonna modify it a little bit more, and they could probably fit through there, couldn't they? Well, they get pushed back in. So right here is a bit of a problem, because they have too much freedom to choose not to go into the water, or to only choose to go halfway and then they'll drown and die. So we need to force them into that pile of water. This thing is kind of like a portal. It will take them to the top of the ground. So I'm trying to think of an idea in my head of how I want to go about forcing them to do something like this. We bring the water down. We push the animals in. I have an idea. Yes, I have an idea. I have a very Guys, this is a good idea. You guys are gonna be proud of me for actually thinking of something like this. No, go away. I'm not feeding you. Get out of here. I'm trying to build, okay, sheeps? So, what we do is we actually just... Okay, I'm trying to think of how to actually build this. I have it in my mind and what I think it should look like, kind of. But now we gotta build it. So, underneath here, what we'll do is we'll force the water out this... Wait, let me think. It's got to go... Oh, maybe that won't work. I don't know. I just thought I had an idea, but then all of a sudden I'm like, maybe not. We'll see. We're gonna try right now. We're gonna try this and see if I'm right or wrong, because it's gonna show. It's gonna show right away. All right, so let me go get some more water in both these buckets. Wow, we survived the whole night. That's incredible. Oops, wait. Right there. I think it's nice because we're in this reserve. It's like such a safe place. See, this is just proof that this is a safe place. I'm trying to take care of these lovely animals. I love them so much. All right, so down here, we place water, and then we place the other water on the other side, right there. All right, so now it's pushing. So if the animals were to fall into this, they'd be pushed this way, right? So now if we chip away, wait, before I chip anything away, we're gonna get up here in a better spot, kind of. So we'll break these blocks here. We'll break that, we'll break this one. It's unclear. So if an animal was to fall down here, what would happen? They would be stationary right there. See, it still brings them to a flat point, which is not what we want. We don't want them to be at a point where there's nothing happening. We want something to happen. And those signs are actually holding the water in, so that's not even right. We've got to get rid of those to see what would actually happen. We get rid of this one too. Alright, so the water still, if they hit this point, they're still going to get pushed away from what we want them to be sucked up into. So, the idea is here, am I just not thinking of it? I mean, I'm kind of tired, but... Okay. So you bring them to the bottom. If we had more depth, maybe it'd be easier to work with. I'm not really sure. Or maybe we'll have to just hope that they walk in there, but that kind of defeats the purpose though, you know? We want to process the animals all the way through, and we don't want them to have to think about it. We just want them to go through the process, you know? So, they pop up here, and they have the choice to go into this. In fact, we could just connect these two probably. They'll probably be fine, because then they'll just be able to go right into the pondish area. So that's kind of nice. That's pretty sweet. I mean, they got real stuff going on here. And this can be shrinked significantly and reduced because we're not going to need all of that space anymore. We're just going to have it basically be 2 blocks long, or 3, well, 2 this way. So it'll go across, but we're not going to cover this up until we have this process working correctly, because it's obvious that's not what's happening right now. So, ooh, this is difficult. That brings them that way, but the problem is that water. Oh, duh! Guys, I just thought of it. I'm so dumb. Oh my gosh, this is such a dumb thing. What am I thinking? You guys are probably watching this like, seriously, Pop? Why weren't you thinking of this? I know, I'm sorry, guys. So you just break the blocks below, and below those ones, and the next thing you'll know, we gotta fix the water. Don't worry, we're gonna have to stop the water from running, and then we're gonna put it back. So you put this here, and we dig those away. The water will now, we'll block off this too so you guys can actually see what I'm talking about. Now we block off this water just for a second, and we can put it back. Dig, dig, dig. So now, what you can see is that the water, because I put another block lower, it just flows into the ground. So now, if they hit this water, they automatically get sent out. So what I think is going to happen now is the water, if I unleash it, I think it's going to go run right into that. Oh my goodness, I think it might have worked. Oh wait, this turns into a stationary... This right here turns into a stationary water because they meet. And that's a problem. That is a problem. And how we go about fixing that specifically, I'm still thinking of right now. One thing we could do, actually, is if the water was to be... Well, I don't know. Maybe that's not a good idea. I'm trying to adjust the water here. Does it need to go lower or higher? Well, definitely not higher, because now I can see more problems coming. So maybe it needs to be a block lower. You know, we can only go so low because then they're gonna drown. So we gotta keep that in mind. You know, we don't really want to kill all of them. Luckily, we've got test subjects we can run through this to make sure that everything's fine. Let's cover this up again. Right there. Ba-doom, doom, doom, doom. Right there. Okay, right there. Boom. All right. So now we can put this stuff back, kind of, right? And I think what we'll do is we'll dig all of this even a block lower than it was before. And that way we can give ourselves some access to some things we didn't have a second ago, you know? I think this will be good. So now we get rid of this block. Okay. So now I'm gonna dig these down. Again, I know it's getting kind of deep, but it's okay. I think this won't be too much for those poor little things to handle. I think it'll be okay. We don't want that water anymore, actually. So those waters were a different idea for a different thing that is no longer part of the plan. So we'll get rid of them. Now what we do, we cover these ones. Whoa, my game was like having a mini seizure there. Okay. Now we put this here, and we run another test. Oh my goodness, you guys are just flocking around here, aren't you? You just want to know what's going on, don't you? You just want to see everything. All right, this is all kind of blocked off a bit better now. So you go down here, and I wish I could just, you kind of convince them to go down here because it would be it would be nice to say that. Oh my gosh, I've been playing forever. Whoa, we've crossed the 20-minute mark. It's okay. We gotta finish this. We gotta finish this. We gotta finish this. All right. My brain. I'm thinking. Okay, signs still might be part of the formula. They might be. They might just be. But that's still gonna leave us with a stationary block. Why can I not think of a way to have it not end this way? You know? I don't know what's so hard about this. I gotta exit out again right there because no, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. Okay, there we go. Because, you know, I placed another sign. There's something weird about this with the sprinting mod. When I place signs, apparently it likes to kick me out of my controls, so I gotta go back to the home screen every time. So let's go ahead and run another test real quick just to see. Oh, wrong blocks. Well, we'll break them all because I just realized that the animals cannot escape regardless because they'll just swim back in here. So if the water goes down here, it takes you, but then it stops. That's like what I was saying. The water stops, and that's not really acceptable. So I don't know what to do. I guess the animals to barely move. It could come up here, but then it could get stuck on this block, and I don't want that to happen, you know? But maybe we'll just deal with it for now. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's okay. Maybe we can do this for now. You know? Might be fine. One thing I'm also thinking of. This might work. I have an idea. Okay. We patch these back up. And then... Oh, that's why I did it. Because the water doesn't flow when I tell it to stop flowing. Go away, animals. Get away. This is not a safe place for you to be. So, right up here, maybe we drop the water down to a lower level, and then we bring it down this way, because that actually might solve the problem we're having here. You guys know what I'm saying? Does that make sense at all? Or no? I guess we'll find out in a second if that makes any sense, because we'll see what happens. But, you know, I mean, in my mind, I guess it makes sense. All right. Water's going to flow out of here. It's going to flow straight down to here. All right, so we break the block here, and this water is gonna come down. It's gonna, but it's gonna keep flowing into this, which is not okay. So at that point, what do we do about the water problem? You know, what do we actually do about it? We gotta keep the animals moving towards the goal here. That's the goal, right down there. That's the whole goal. So let's go ahead and break this and see what happens now. I made some adjustments. I don't know if those are good adjustments or bad, but if you were to swim in there, it looks like, you see, they could just sit there and drown. That's the problem. Let's go ahead and run some test runs real quick on these animals. Let's see what would actually happen, because I'm like I said, I mean, it looks like it's fairly possible for them to die, and that's unacceptable, of course. But, you know, sometimes sacrifices gotta be made. All right, let's go. Let's go. Out of here. I don't want to be in there. All right. So now we're gonna kind of cover this up a bit. So we just have a couple blocks long. And now I want to bring some animals into testing. Yes, sheep, you. Come here. Drop into the hole. Good sheepy. So now we're gonna watch the sheep and see what happens to the sheep. Does the sheep survive or does the sheep die? Okay, he chose to swim away from that, and therefore he's going to float up the water. Nice spins. Okay, now he survived. But I want to know what the death rate is. What is the chance of death? Let's throw 3 piglets in there and see what that number appears to be. What is the chance of drowning? Huh? What's the chance of drowning? Okay, pig number 1. I see pig number 1. Pig number 2, pig number 3. Are they gonna come up or not? See, they could die. They could die under there. Whoa, another sheep's in there. All right. Let's see, we got 1 pig. 1 pig came up. I shouldn't be holding food. Pig number 2, I can see, but pig number 2's not moving. And pig number 3 might have died because I don't see another pig. Is there 2 pigs down there? I see a sheep and a pig. Guys, I think a pig died. No. No. Are you serious? It died? All right, we got 1 pig and it's not choosing to come out. So I pushed 3 pigs down there and only 2 survived. Do I have any pork? Do I not get any pork at least? Okay. All right. So tonight I'm going to think about this some more and think about how I could do this and maybe play around with some ideas in a creative world of how to better handle this so that no one has to die, because that's so dumb. I mean, this pig's still playing down here, I guess. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Sorry about the length. I know it's a little bit longer than a usual video because I got carried away there. But anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow, and have a great day.